So how did you find the O course?
It was great. It was a lot of fun. Actually, I found the warm-up a lot harder than the actual course.
It was tough. It was really, really tough. I didn't realize I was this out of shape, and I haven't been doing anything in a long time, so this kind of kicked my ass.
The warm-up was very tough, and but the course was awesome, and I could see it really helping out with Spartan Race and Tough Mudder.
Is it your first time doing the O course with us?
Yeah, it's the first time. I just found out about it from a friend and decided to check it out. I'm doing a couple of adventure races this summer, so thought this was good training for it.
It is my first time, yeah, definitely. I've never done anything like this, so it's a total change of pace for me for sure.
It has, but it's not my first time doing an obstacle course, but this is my first time being this exhausted.
How did you hear about the O course or get into this?
A few of my friends and I, we actually just finished a marathon, so we were like, let's do something completely different. And you know, all Spartan, Tough Mudder, all that stuff is really gaining popularity. So we signed up for Spartan, and then one of them found out about this, and we all just came along.
Actually, I found it online. I was just looking through, and I was signing up for the Warrior Dash, and I saw that this was a training type of thing for that, so I signed up.
So we're preparing for the Spartan race, and we heard that this kind of gets you along the way. So yeah, we came and checked it out for the first time today. It was awesome.
I had signed up already, and then I found out about the course, and I thought this would be a perfect prep for actually doing it. And I like the sort of race element to it as well. I wasn't sure I'd be into that right yet. I thought it'd be a little more obstacle type training, but as far as conditioning and getting used to the race mode and getting the run and the obstacles in, it was really good. So
I think the course is like harder than the actual actual race. So you know, you obviously want to train harder than what you're getting into. So I think this is definitely good prep.
And what was the most difficult obstacle for you today?
I would have to say running in water with the log on top of my head. That was
the rifle, right?
Yeah, the rifle, sorry. The weapon, yes.
The one where we were crawling under that net, I was eating sand, so I don't know if I'm just too tall and I couldn't get low enough, but I got to get better at that one for sure.
The least favorite, the one that really juiced me, was the 2 buckets of sand and running through the sand with those. That was pretty tough, and at kind of the tail end of the course, really juiced you for the rest of it.
Actually, the water was like the worst and kind of cool at the same time. Actually, you think it's gonna be ice cold water, you'd be dying and stuff. It felt great on you being out there after doing all this warm up and the run, but it was very treacherous walking or running in it because I bailed a couple times, and yeah, because the terrain is very difficult to say the least. And the worst one was the I'd say sand buckets. I wasn't expecting that. I thought there were water in there for some reason, and it was sand, and it's not going to be good. And it was fine. And then I did the boulder thing at the end. That was kind of tough as well.
My favorite, the running, obviously, because I'm a runner. So the running part for me was like, home zone, comfort zone. So
my favorite obstacle is actually doing the bag run on the harness. That was kind of cool, something that you don't do a lot.
I think the tire for me, yeah.
The crawling.
That was your favorite?
Yeah.
Getting muddy, eh?
Well, I'm little. That's like the only thing that I had an advantage in.
I think the favorite one was the one that I really had to dig in deep and found out that I really, I had more gas in the tank, and that was the Spartan drag, I guess, with the block. It's right close to the end, so you kind of want to give up, but the guys on the course, they really make you dig in and find that extra bit of juice. So that was my favorite.
And how is it dealing with T? Tony T, Tony A, I should say.
I knew there'd be a lot of yelling, and there was a lot of yelling all the time. So that plays in my head a little bit, but I use it to fuel me.
There's a good balance of screaming and encouragement, I'd say. All in all, you guys had a good balance, so it was okay. It was tough, but it was okay.
It was awesome because, when I pretty much hit my wall like 3 times over, they were pushing me on, and it made me, finish hard, and finish strong, so it was good.